Payam, who is a young man, and he really takes advantage of every moment that life provides. Payam gave a presentation at Georgia Tech last year and Type Live in front of an audience of over 200 people. As we were expressing here, it's challenging to type live because of the motor planning, and it was incredibly courageous and clearly shows, Payam, your commitment to and dedication to really changing the way people perceive individuals on the spectrum with autism. Payam's mother, Parisa, is a former CNN senior vice president in charge of international news coverage. And Payam is going to be, these are his words that Parisa will be reading as we watch the video.
Hello, everyone. I'm Parisa Khosravi, Payam's mom. Payam is compassionate, he's wise, he's on the autism spectrum, and he's non-speaking. 3 years ago, at the age of 14, we had a communication breakthrough. Payam now communicates by typing on a keyboard. My joy and passion as a journalist and news executive for 3 decades was the opportunity to give voice to the voiceless. It has now taken a completely different meaning as I advocate for my son and his peers, or as he calls them, the other silent champions, to ensure their voices are heard. Payam's name actually means message in Farsi, in Persian. Payam has asked me to read his message to you on his behalf. For a long time, I did not have an opportunity to share my ideas, thoughts, or opinions. Now, after years of practice, I'm able to type out many different sentiments. Manifesting beliefs is most certainly a basic human right non-speakers are denied. Here's a large group of individuals that need support and unconventional methods to be able to contribute to our global society. The more awareness we can all spread, the more those without voices can be understood. Silent communicators are found in all cultures. The bigger our community becomes, the more we can be accepted in our world's future. Most people are granted opportunities to access the necessary tools needed to develop a means for communication. However, it is more challenging for those of us who are mastering how to successfully harness motor systems, sensory overload, and stubborn-minded people. Learning how to communicate effectively requires careful attention and supportive communication partners. Not everyone who meets me is able to recognize the depth that lies behind my silent or otherwise quirky facade. Those barriers are majorly inhibiting for those like me. The important thing for everyone to do is remain open-minded, curious, and willing to continuously grow and evolve. With this desire to support those with communication differences, many opportunities will begin to develop for individuals that deserve to be included. And you must understand, there are many of us. We look different, we move different, and we sound different, but we're all capable of learning. Beginning to communicate was more about developing the skills to accurately point and answer questions reliably. Once those skills were easier for me, I was able to progress to using keyboards that were synced to an iPad. Responding this way gives me a more appropriate tool to use around peers. When one is dependent on assistance to participate, it is always wise to have a variety of tools to use. For every person, these tools may look different, but the goal should always be to find the most accessible option and provide the individual chances to use their preferred tool. As I previously wrote for an education conference, the time has come for professionals and educators to take advice from advocates with personal experiences with chaotic impulses. Try to imagine what life would be like living without direct control over words, limbs, and motor actions. This way of living is all I know. But nothing is worse than being perceived as less capable than you truly are. My friends and I have dealt with this lack of honest understanding most of our lives. Try to see past this and ask yourself what more could be missing, what strategies could be used to support an individual in school, home, or the community. The more we talk about this as a community, the better. Every single person interacting with those with brain-body disconnect can have an impact on our lives. There must be fundamental changes in our belief in all of humanity. Treating individual people as though they not only matter, but can make a difference in this world is essential. Help make this happen. My dream is for the entire world to abolish the pain those experience from unnecessary judgments because of each person's unique differences. People need to recognize how their attitudes are negatively impacting our growth for humanity as a whole. Payam.
Thank you so much. And Payam is here in our audience, and we thank you, Payam.
Thank you so much, Elaine Hall, for your moderation. Thank you to the panelists. Thank you. Payam, would you mind just standing up and so we can thank you properly for that beautiful statement with your mom together if you want? Thank you, Payam. Thank you, Mom, for delivering for him. Thank you very much.